Hello, and welcome to this brand new training on how to build a personal brand through a system. So don't build a personal brand, build a system instead. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So to make a good use of your time, who this is not for, this is not for complete beginners, people who want quick results, any type of people that want shortcuts, ambitious, lazy people, so people that want amazing results but aren't going to put in the work to get there, and people that value money over impact. Who this is for is it's people that value freedom over everything, people that love helping people, right, and making impact and transforming people's lives. And these are for ambitious coaches, consultants that are ready to scale and improve their business, and also for agencies, freelancers, anyone that wants to make a better use of their time other than just doing done for you work to create more impact. So you're probably looking for something along the lines of this, right? You're looking for a simple, effective framework to grow your high ticket business without you having to constantly deal with tons of things at once that's going to burn you out. A consistent flow of perfect fit leads 24/7. And you're probably also fed up with people wasting your time on sales calls that are non-serious. So that's also going to overcome that. And you obviously want to work with your dream clients, okay? So how can you do this? Mainly through Instagram and YouTube as a platform. You can do this with other platforms too, but that's the main ones I'm going to be focusing on and what I do as well. So first of all, a little bit about myself. My name is Jay Hyatt. I'm 23 years old at the time of this recording, and this is basically my story, right? In 2021, let me go down here. In 2020, when I started doing fashion design school, I had the goal of creating something of my own. I wanted to build a fashion brand, right? This was the fashion brand that I had at the time, and this was a few designs and stuff that I've done during school. And what I realized is I'm not learning the skills to build a business. I'm not learning anything that is going to set me up to live my dream life, which consists of time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. At the time, I was also working at a COVID center because COVID was going on. That's me here. And sure, I made a little bit of money from my fashion design business, but it didn't give me the freedom. In 2022, I had a graphic design business alongside my fashion stuff. So that was the first time in my life where I built up a personal brand, which is my Instagram for my clothing brand, and I was posting designs, and people were asking me for commissions, right? They were coming to me for help, basically, and I sold $50, $100 packages of graphics and stuff like that just to make a bit of income. But at the time, it was like I just had to post content, and people came to me, and for me that was mind blowing. During that time, I also was serious about self-improvement and got in great shape. Now, the problem with all of this stuff that I was doing, I was even doing, producing music, selling it to local rappers, making a bit of online income through that, but it wasn't leverageable, and I didn't have that strong brand that I could scale, right? This was great, but it was only $50, $100 things. I wasn't solving a big problem in the world. Of course, that could be, there's caveats to that, but it was low leverage, high stress, and low profit. So after doing that for a while, I became a college dropout in 2023, and I realized I need to take a risk. I don't want to live that way for the rest of my life. I want to do something that I can be proud of, that I want to build. So what I did was I realized, and this was also during the time as I was in school and I was building my brand, I was always kind of aware of this. The creator economy could approach $500 billion by 2027. And for me, that was just a wake-up call that I have to hop on this opportunity. I can't just let everything rush past in front of my eyes, knowing that I could make a move and I could actually capitalize on this. So I was getting inspired by people like Dan Koh, Tom Nosky, Ali Abdaal, Iman Gaji, Hamza, and a bunch more on the businesses that they were building just by providing value on the internet. And I always ask myself, like, what are these people doing differently, like compared to everyone else? Because there's tons of creators out there that aren't making impact, living free on their own terms, but these people were, and they were building something massive in the meantime. So in 2023, I started working with creators. I started investing tens of thousands of dollars in mentorships and courses to understand how that really works. And through 2023, I was able to work with some amazing people. And in 2024, I built, or we're building currently, a company called Creator One with my business partner, Sebastian. And this company is all about the one place for creators to get all of the knowledge they need and help they need in order to scale their business. And not only that, but we became pretty successful. We got some great clients, and I was able to travel to lots of different places. I went to Cyprus in February. I went to Prague a bit later that year. I went to Hungary. I went to Sicily and Denmark as well. So a lot of different places, and I grew so much as a person. So the thing that we're trying to build is a high leverage, low stress, high profit education model, which is the complete opposite of what I was doing when I was trying to build all these other businesses. I even tried stuff like drop shipping as well. So in the meantime, we were able to support some amazing creators, people with hundreds of thousands of followers build their education business alongside a method that was scalable, low stress, and easy to manage. And if you want to look at some more testimonials, you can go on creator.one on Instagram. And what every single person that we're working with does is they don't leverage funnels, but they leverage a system. Because I'm going to be honest, the days of running ads directly to a high ticket sale is over. The market is way more sophisticated now. The attention is elsewhere, and everyone knows all the gimmicks when it comes to a traditional funnel. The attention is here, right? The attention is at the personal brand. So that's exactly what we do, right? We built it further. And that's why we needed the Creator 4, which is a system that we built. Now, let me just go back a few steps and turn and go over why a funnel is not the way to go about anymore. So what a funnel typically was, and this is during the old days of marketing, where Alex Mosey and all the big gurus were flourishing. And it was basically where they just run ads directly to a landing page, captured their email address, booked them in a call, and closed them right there. And even though this can work, and it still does work in some niches and in some cases, most of the time, it's going to lead to 85% of them just turning into dead leads, because people have to get awareness of who you are, get interest of who you are, consider who you are, get, basically having a buying decision all within a certain amount of time. And there's no nurturing. Sure, you might be able to capture their email address, but even today, most people's attention is on social media. It's not constantly scrolling through their emails. So you're never going to have that ability to warm them up to when they buy. So everything is going through socials. Everything is going through social media. So if we take this as an example, with a funnel, 50% will never buy. Okay, 50% of people that go through a funnel will just never buy because they just maybe misclicked or aren't ready to buy now. 15% will buy in a 90-day period, right? Sorry, this is not a typical funnel. This is just in general, right? This is just like how everything works. And 35% will buy in a 2-year time period. So when you run a traditional funnel, it could take up to 2 years before that person decides to buy. And you want to get them on your social media. You want to get them in your lead magnet. You want to get them on your free products. You want to do all of that through social media, because social media is how people gain trust. YouTube is where people gain trust. And that's where you want to be. That's where the attention is. So if we look back at funnels, right? What a funnel is doing is it's taking a stranger right here and just converting them straight to a lead and straight to a high ticket client. It's very rigid and there's no room to kind of adjust that. And you're putting these huge leaps of faith and trust in place. And it's very hard for someone to go from a stranger to a high ticket client right away. And you're missing on a lot of people that maybe just need more time. So what we have is a closed system where the funnel just doesn't end at the bottom, but it's a flywheel system. So you will take, for example, a stranger to someone that follows you on social media, to someone that downloads your lead magnet, to someone that has a micro transaction with you, which I'll go into a second, something low ticket that they can just test you out and see how your products are, to then trust you to become a high ticket client. And that's the system that we leverage, which is constantly basically nurturing the audience to the point where when the person is ready to buy, all they have to do is put up their hand. They don't have to make these huge leaps in trust and be convinced on a sales call that this is the right thing for them. They know by the time they're on that call with you, they know that they want to get started because they seen your content from being a follower. They've seen your free products by being a lead. They've seen your low ticket products from being a customer. So there's so much trust by the time they have this conversion into a client that they're just going to get started with you. So online coaches, consultants, and experts, agency owners all deal with the same three problems. There's a complex offer that doesn't scale. There's not enough leads and no authority, and converting those leads to high-paying clients is difficult. And this is where we fix this with a closed system consisting of 4 components, right? And the main purpose of that is to transform a follower to a lead, to a customer, to a client, and a case study. So case study is obviously just meant someone that has great results with you as a client. So let's get into it. So this is the Creator 4, which is the system that I referenced earlier. And this is the system that we use for every single one of our clients, right? And that is a crafted ad. Crafted ad is simply an ad, a boosted ad that you run on Instagram with a specific script that targets your perfect dream client, and just putting some money behind it to make sure that it continues to reach those people. Because you can grow organic, but a hybrid model where you do both is a better way to do it. And I believe that Alex Hormozi says this, Sabri Subi says this, Sam Ovens says this, everyone says this within the market. And so yeah, crafted ad, this is going to help you deal with your lead problem, right? And it's going to build you an audience because it's going to build you followers. Content, this is going to nurture the people that come to your followers. And your content is also a method for you to continue to test ad creatives, right? If you see a piece of content that is done well organically, you can think about running that as an ad. And that's why this flywheel is so amazing. So with your content, you're going to basically push them to your lead magnet. Your lead magnet could be a free community. It could be a PDF. It could be a mini course. It could be a Notion template. And we'll get onto that in a second. And that's what you're going to do to convert your followers to leads, right? And your leads is going to build your community. And by community, I don't mean like a school community or a free community like that. I mean, it's going to build your email list. It's going to build those people that really, really enjoy what you have to do and have opted in and want to get more of what that is, right? They're giving you their email address in exchange for the value that you have to provide. From that community, you're going to generate customers, right? And the customers are going to purchase your lower ticket products, right? So they're going to go through here, and you have to have, like from your community, you're going to market your lower ticket products through your story. And those customers are going to be perfect people to have conversations with that are going to turn into clients. So that is the way that we build this flywheel. Super, super simple. So you're probably wondering a few things at this point. How do I create my offer? How do I make it scalable? I tried high ticket in the past and it just doesn't work for me. Does email marketing still work? How do I build my community? What platform is best to grow a personal brand? And for what we do, we recommend Instagram and YouTube. What type of content do I need to be creating to showcase my expertise? Who should I hire to remove myself from the business? Those are all questions that can be answered. And we do answer it, right? Let me just get to the next section. So in terms of what we actually do, just to get straight to the good stuff. So At Creator One, we built a program that is 16 weeks long, so a 4-month program where you'll learn about how to create your offer, which is an access stack that is infinitely scalable, how to implement the model, which is the Creator 4 flywheel that I just showed you, and how to have constant leads coming in through a crafted ad. And if you notice, the reason why it's called the C4 is because it stands for 4 C's, right? A crafted ad, content, community, and conversations. So in terms of your offer, that's what we're going to deal with in week 1 and 2. So you might be asking yourself, okay, do I have a low ticket product? Do I have a high ticket coaching? I tried high ticket in the past. It's not working for me. All of those problems can be solved. And in week 1 and 2, we're going to have your offer stack created, and we're going to make sure that you have product market fit with that offer stack. So your target audience is going to purchase and is interested in that type of offer. So first of all, let's start with the bottom. In order to create from your followers leads, right? Let's say you've got followers in your account, you have to create lead magnets. Now, this could be many different things. This could be a Notion template. This could be a simple YouTube video, right? You can capture their email and send them a free training, which is just a YouTube video. You could make a Cortex template, which is a writing app where you can have some information in, or you can make a Lucid board, just like this board that I'm sharing with you right now, and share it with your audience. Maybe it's got a template or a certain framework that you explain. So you're giving them these free lead magnets and you're building up your email newsletter. From there, you want to try to convert those people into customers. So you can create a low ticket community, or just by low ticket community, I mean have a free community in school and then offer certain products within the community that is paid, or you can make a free community in WAP and also have some paid products in there. There's also many other ways to basically have a low ticket product. You can even offer a workshop, which I recommend, and convert those people that are in your audience currently, so your followers, people in your email list, to a low ticket product. And from there, those people are going to be perfect to trust you in your one-to-one high ticket coaching program. And I always recommend having this in Slack or some sort of private custom platform. And this is going to be your offer stack. And that's going to be the perfect way to ascend people within your value ladder. Because a lot of people don't understand that to get a follower to a high ticket client that pays you thousands of dollars, it's a big step. So that's why we have these in-between steps to make sure that there's trust built in order for them to make that step, right? In phase 2, week 3 to week 16, it's all about building the Creator 4. It's all about making sure that you have a great crafted ad, that your content is solid, and that you can make sure that you're getting the perfect fit leads in. Then it's about perfecting your content. How can you have a content system that builds you as the authority figure? Then there's community, right? How can you build more leads? How can you get more people on your email newsletter? How can you have a better lead magnet? And then finally, 4, how can you have productive conversations with those people in your audience to create customers with, right? Sell them on your low ticket products. Or if they're the right fit, you can book them in for a sales call and get them for your high ticket coaching program. And the perfect thing with this is if they're not ready, let's say this customer isn't ready, that's fine. They're just going to go back into the loop until they are ready. And that's how it works, right? So what do you get access to? Like if you work with us, you get a private Slack channel with direct access to me and to other creators, right? The Creator One resource library as well, you'll have access to, which is trainings, templates, scripts, and more, and even a bonus software that is going to save you a lot of money with integrating everything that we're talking about. And then weekly one-on-ones, masterclasses, and workshops. So in phase 3, week 17 plus, we're refining everything. We're making sure that you have all the resources in place to perfect the Creator 4. Wasn't a best circle there. And just making sure that everything has been done the right way, and just so you can scale to that 20K a month mark and beyond, 20 to 30K. Some of the clients we're working with are actually making 30K a month. So there's one question you have to ask yourself here. What is not knowing this information costing you every single month? Is it costing you 15K a month, right? Because if you're at 5K a month currently and you want to get to 20K a month, even 30K a month, which some of our clients are, you can 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x your income, 6x your income, and that's leaving you 180K a year on the table if you're at 5K a month and you want to get to 20K a month. And it's all just because you're missing that information that is keeping you stuck. So what is it worth it to you to 4x your income and reach the 20K a month mark? Is it, the information? Is it surrounding yourself with hyper ambitious creators? Because that's worth it, right? They want to push themselves. Everyone in our community is pushing themselves and always finding new ways to improve their business. And they're all following a new proven path to grow their dream micro education businesses online. So just straight away, if you want the full info on exactly how we work and exactly how we're able to scale coaches, consultants, freelancers, agency owners, then just DM me. First of all, follow me on Instagram so I can see the DM, and DM me the word one. And this is just a note. I only work with 10 people in the one-to-one program at a time because I have a one-to-one weekly call with every single person, and I don't want to overwork myself and not be able to provide to those people the best kind of program ever. So if you want the full info, let me know. And if you want a full guide on exactly how to build this system in a very more detailed and structured way, I've got a link below in the description that is going to take you to another video where you can learn exactly that. So other than that, everyone, I really appreciate you guys sticking around, and yeah, appreciate you being part of the community. So other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Also, if you want to book in a call with me, you can also do that below and just have a simple chat about all of this stuff. So let me know and have a great day. Bye.